Hello and welcome. I hope you're having a great day or evening, and it might even get better because today we are playing Dimensionals, a turn-based roguelite with a comic book art style where we have actually three options, but the first one is the tutorial, a campaign where we are playing through a comic book styled story about the Dimensionals. It is an interdimensional multiverse mayhem where this guy, the big bad wolf, I honestly forgot his name, so I call him the big bad wolf, is, well, the end game. And here we have the roguelite mode or roguelike mode, where we can play we can pick a team of three characters. So for example, we can switch him out with him, Big Mama for Gramps, and yeah, I will put Bo instead of Boop. What a great name, Boop. And what else we can do is the number right here shows us each character can level up. Since I played with Big Mama before and she's level 9 now, I would have 2 skill points to use, but I already upgraded her enough so I can't upgrade here, but we can upgrade Aquanaut's strike ability. So upgrade this one, deals 15 damage to target enemy. Perfect. What this will incline, or what this means in the long run, I will show you right away, because we will start off this roguelite mode where we can pick, I always pick a hero slot, because we can pick a relic, a rare skill. What these skills are, what the hero slots are, more in a second, because these hero slots here, you can see we can place skills in the slots. So one more slot means we can use and utilize one more skill, active or passive. So what we will do now is face off against the first enemy, cute looking guy, Bob. It's called Bob. So we are launched into the combat. We can prepare. So for example, here we have the strike ability in our inventory and can allocate it to one of these characters. I will just use it for Aquanaut. And here we have the intentions of our enemy, of the Bob, deal 10 damage to target enemy. So what we want to do, because the HP will travel to the next fight, we want to reduce this damage. So we place the defend skill 20 block on this character, on Aquanaut. Fine. And now what he would do will be 5 damage to all. Since I want to finish him before that, I will hit him for 15, and each character has a passive. And Aquanaut's passive means the first 3 skills which have refreshed. So this yellow arrow thingy right here means we can use the spell again. So we could, for example, use defend again, we could use corrupt again, because they all have refresh, and each time we refresh, Aquanaut deals 10 damage to a random enemy. So that's why we did not only deal 15 damage, but 25 actually. So we have won the fight, victory, perfect. We gain experience points, Aquanaut gained a level up. That's great. So next time we are in the hero picking mode, we can upgrade or use skill points. And then we can gain a new skill out of these 3. So for example, when this hero deals damage, they gain 2 block. That's quite good. When this hero is attacked, deals 5 piercing damage. No. Okay, I will use this. It's a common passive, so it's a passive, and I can place it on Aquanaut. So whenever this hero deals damage, he'll gain 2 block. Now we are facing against 2 characters, and pick the left one, the bomb. He's the bomb. I like the art style actually of the game. So we fight the next one. This, for example, this character right here has a passive explode. When this counter goes down to 0, it will explode and will deal damage to all of us. So we will finish him off first. So, hit him once more with strike. And as you just saw, his block went up. We will actually finish him off now. No, not finish him off. Still has 5 health left. We could have actually used the character bow right here. So corrupt. I will do that real quick, because right now you can see he has corruption. Increases damage taken by 1 point each turn. For each point. Meaning I could have killed him beforehand, but I'm sometimes not that often not that smart. So I will just do damage this way. Sapping blow, apply 1 weaken to the target enemy, so it will deal 50% less damage, deal 10 damage 2 times to target enemy. If this attack kills an enemy, apply that enemy's corruption to a random enemy. Well, I like that one. And use it right here. I will actually give Big Mama the strike now, because her passive means apply 5 weaken. So for 5 turns the enemy will deal 50% less damage when Big Mama hits an enemy, which is quite powerful. I mean, it's only for the first hit in a combat, in a battle, but still. So we have just hit 2 enemies, and here we have 2 helpful NPCs, so the shopkeeper, for example. I will go with the shopkeeper, and we can pick either gain 150 coins, get a rare skill, or choose a relic. I will pick a relic so you can guys see what a relic is. This is actually just a passive effect. For example, if we pick the pocket piggyback, we will gain additionally 50 coins per fight. The shop refreshes only 20 coins, which is quite useful, because we can actually now visit the shopkeeper right away. We can actually visit it at any time, at any point. We click the shopkeeper button, and here we have 3 skills to choose from, and we could refresh it or restock the shop. But let's just read what we have here. This is quite a good passive. At the start of battle, all heroes gain 5 rage. Rage will give us just 1 more damage per stack, so 5 damage more means this will deal 25 damage, and the passive will deal 15 damage, which is always great to deal more damage than less damage. I mean, who would have guessed? I will finish this fight off real quick, because I want to show you Bow's ability as well, and then I will skip forward to the boss fight of the first chapter, so you can see what the boss fight is as well, or can do as well. I will give him all the corruption in the world. No, I will give him first. We dealt 4 corruption, that is fine for now. And he has now 20 block and will hit us for 15. But can we actually finish him? Let's see. So, no. It is always shown how much damage will unfold right there, which is also odd because it will show us if we crit or not. So some abilities can crit, and for some reason the game design is played out as you will crit. It will show you if you crit or not, so you can actually draw the skill over the enemy and it will tell us will we crit or not, and if we don't crit, okay, then we don't attack, or then we don't use this ability, which is an odd design choice, I think. Anyway, I will now skip forward to the end boss right here and see you in a bit. Okay, we now are close to the boss fight, so we are fighting Leviathan. But before that, the Nexus of Corruption. Malice comes along and gives us a curse relic. So we can pick a curse, but nonetheless we will gain a curse. So for example, we could pick this one at the start of each turn, 10% chance to stun a random hero, so they can't act. I don't like that. When a hero casts a skill, that hero gains 1 corruption, so 1 more damage from any source. I don't like that either. I don't like this one as well, but I don't like any of them. But I will just pick this one, so all heroes gain 5 corruption at the start of the fight, which sounds much more than the other option where we just gain 1 for each skill. But if a fight takes longer, this corruption will ramp up quite quickly. So now we are facing against Leviathan. First we'll face his 2 claws, Punchy and Kiki. I don't know if they have names, but anyway, and then we will face him or her or it, I don't know. So what will we do? We can actually, he will hit us for 7 each. We can't block all 3 heroes because we only have 1 mana. But we can use the corruption first. Just corrupt him for a bit. Luckily I gained a passive buff, which is this one, Hypoxia. At the start of each turn, apply 1 weaken to 1 random target without weaken. So he just got weaken before that, so he would have done, I guess, 15 damage, but just dealt 7. What we now are facing is a targeted spell, 20 damage on Aquanaut. We can actually use Mama Says, taunt him right here, use the defend to increase her block ability, and no, I want to do more corruption right here and hit him in the next turn for a lot. So again we have 7 incoming damage. Let's hit him for a bit. Yes, wonderful. And still some more damage. Yeah, 7 damage is fine for now, because we could also use potions. We have potions. So for example, we could heal our target hero for 20% max HP, which is quite nice. But before that, we could use this spell. 50 damage. The next skill will have piercing. But yeah, I will hit him because he would deal the damage. This one will just gain block. So yeah, let's hit him some more. End our turn. And then Leviathan will come through the waterfall. And we'll face him. He has, I will just call him he has 3 passives right here. So his multiple forms, so we not only need to reduce 800 health once, but twice, because he has 2 phases. When this spectre is dealt unblocked damage, apply 2 corruption to a random hero. So we have to be careful with that. When the spectre's block is broken, remove all corruption from all targets, so also our heroes, and heal him for the amount that got taken off. So I will ramp up the corruption a bit, so the next hits will hit him harder. And let's strike once. Perfect. Now he would give himself 100 block. I will just reuse the health for a bit before that happens. Actually, I'm not very smart, because I should have used corruption before, since this only refreshes 2 times and we have 6 mana. So yeah, I told you I was not that smart. Anyway, he now has 100 block. If we reduce this, all the corruption will be taken off from our heroes while he plans to stun Big Mama. Okay. So him, some more. Now all the corruption was taken off. Let's put some more on. Wonderful. And now we will strike with Big Mama and give him 5 weeks. So for 6 turns he will deal reduced damage. So instead of... he would have dealt 12 damage 3 times? Jesus. Okay. So I guess what I want to do is reduce his health this turn. Because Big Mama is stunned. We cannot give her block. So she will be dealt a big sum of damage. I'll do him once more. Hopefully she doesn't get the corruption, no. But anyway, she will now be dealt 24 damage. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, this should be fine right now, because now the next phase will start. He will go into enrage mode, or not rage mode, I don't know what mode, but now he has 10 rage, 10 corruption. Okay, just ramp up the corruption again. But this is practically how the game works. So we are fighting against various enemies, go through the chapters and encounter all the various bosses and elites and so on, while we gain new cards. And yeah, that's practically how the game works. Since the video already will be a bit longer than usual, I will say goodbye right here, because the fight is not that exciting right now anyway. And I have talked over the fact that Equinaut will now be dealt 10 damage. Anyway, I hope you had a great time. If not, thanks for sticking with me anyway. And yeah, have a great day or evening.